Rob here doing a response on an extremely somber note. This 12-year-old boy, Bailey O'Neill, my God, due to a victim of bullying, and it went more than words this time. It was actually fighting, and he was put into an induced coma by his parents. And oh my God, first of all, my condolences to his parents, his family, his friends, that whole region that's grieving and mourning. Just a senseless tragedy that probably never should have took place. And the reality is we do live in a fallen and an evil world. Bullying will be around till kingdom come. It's been around since the beginning of time. It'll never go away. But the way we react to bullying really dictates whether we become bitter or better. And this again is beyond words bullying. This is actually physical bullying, and they're investigating it. And hey, and maybe should charges. There should definitely be tougher laws on bullying. Obviously, the argument is, what if the person did it, and was the bullying actually the reason why the person did what they did to themselves? Sometimes you see these suicides. People are harassed and they're just bullied to death, and they just can't take the pressure. But again, when we see ourselves the way God sees us, that we're valued, that God loves us, that God accepts us, because the Bible's very clear. Now, I'm a minister of the gospel, by the way. You desire to subscribe to my ministry channel, go for it. Hit the subscribe button. I've worked with thousands of young people over the last several decades in New York, in the United States, and I've mentored many, I've ministered to many, I've buried some due to drug overdose. I've seen it all. Point I'm trying to make, friends, is the way we react to bullying really dictates to whether we become a victim of it or we go on to freedom. And hurt people hurt, and that's why people hurt people, is because people hurt them. So when we love ourselves the way the God loves us, when we love ourselves as we love our neighbor, the Bible is very clear. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. And I'm not talking about loving yourself like a prideful gawking in the mirror where I'm great, I'm beautiful, I love myself. No, I'm talking about a healthy respect and an acceptance, that you accept yourself the way God created you, that you love yourself the way God loves you, and then you see yourself through the eye lens and the eyeglasses of God, that you're accepted and God loves you. Hey, Jesus is real, friends. Don't ever forget it. The book of John, chapter 3, verse 16 says, "For God so loved the world, he gave as a gift his only Son, that if you would believe and receive Christ, you'd not perish, you'd have everlasting life." And God desires all of us to have everlasting life, desires no one to perish. The Lord comes by invitation only. You want to recite a simple prayer, say, "Jesus, thank you for dying on the cross for my sins. Thank you for being my Lord and Savior." Again, this young 12-year-old boy, my God, my condolences throughout the earth. Just a sad, sad, tragic situation. Just a young man, and just was bullied and harassed. And my God, friends, what an hour we live in. Friends, the Lord loves you. Again, you desire to subscribe to my ministry channel, go for it. Also on the Robb Wood one to search. I have many other ministry videos. Be blessed today.